Hi everyone, my name is Sarah Marikos. I'm the Executive Director of the ACE Resource Network, and we're here today at a community event called Don't Judge a Book by Its Number, spreading awareness of adverse childhood experiences, or ACEs. ACEs are things that happen to us as children that include abuse or neglect, or having a family member with mental illness or substance use challenges. They're fairly common, and we're here today spreading awareness, empowering people to be able to better take care of themselves and their families. And it's my privilege to be here with LeVar Burton. Thank you for being here, using your voice, sharing your story, and I'm hoping you can tell us why it's important to you to spread awareness of ACEs.
Well, just from my own personal experience, I know that everyone, myself included, has a journey in life, and that journey always involves obstacles and things to overcome, and we never think about as adults the impact that experiences in our childhood could have on who we become. But they are absolutely informative as to how we grow up and problem solve, or take care of ourselves, or think about things. These adverse childhood experiences are really powerful, and to not be aware of them is not okay. I think everyone should know what their ACE score is. Based on my history, I'm a 6, and what that means to me is that there are experiences in my past that impact who I am in this now moment, and that in my work on myself in terms of becoming the best self that I can be, I need to be aware of how these adverse experiences in my childhood have impacted the man that I've become.
Thank you so much. We completely agree that taking our own history and understanding our stories through an ACEs lens is so critical and can be so empowering.
It's such a great tool that we have to sort of give ourselves a snapshot, an evaluation of where we've been, as a way to sort of set the table for where we want to go in our lives.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you. So can you tell us what inspired you to write The Rhino Who Swallowed?
Well, The Rhino Who Swallowed a Storm was inspired by a day when there was yet another one of these major events in America. I think on that day it was someone with a high-powered weapon in a movie theater in Colorado. And I just, after a series of these events, I thought Fred Rogers, Mr. Rogers, who was a mentor of mine as well as a friend, Fred was so brilliant at addressing with an audience of children in an age-appropriate way how to deal with, how to cope with some of life's more difficult passages. And Fred had passed several years before, and I looked around and I didn't see that anyone had sort of taken up that mantle. And Fred was famous for encouraging people in times of trouble to look for the helpers. It was one of his famous lines, look for the helpers. So Rhino Who Swallowed a Storm is really a response to the need that we have to share with our children the idea that life is full of challenges, and change is a natural part of life, and tragedy is a natural part of life. But having resilience and knowing that there is help available, right, in times of trouble. I think that's a really important message, and part of the way we tell the story in the book is we have Rhino, after he has a situation where he takes on a lot of stress in his life, he begins to find helpers that can help him overcome his temporary situation.
Well, I'm so grateful that you stepped into that space to use your voice to fill that void. I don't think there's anything else that's more important than doing that. So thank you.
This was a labor of love for me, and I'm really, really proud of the book and the way that folks have responded to it, and that it's beginning to be used in settings like schools and in partnership with organizations like Number Story, and I'm just very proud.
Well, it was thrilling today to watch you on stage reading the book and seeing families and children sitting out in the hot sun, so hanging on to every word and looking at the beautiful pages. And I think it's a testament to what an amazing book it is. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And thank you.
Thank you, everyone.